happiness. I have never met a single person in my life who hasn't desired or wished to be happier. Happier with their family, happier with their lives, happier with their choices, happy in every moment and in every circumstance that they're facing. And I love that the Bible teaches us, and through key moments and through key people, we have learned different experiences that we can find joy, we can find happiness no matter what life is throwing at us, whatever circumstances we may be facing. They might not be the most optimal or the places we desire to be, but the Bible teaches us to be joyful in every circumstance. And I wish that you live a happier life. And I know that if I wish a better life for you, God desires that you live a better life. And there's people in the Bible we can always learn from. And I love reading about Paul. He is a man that faced drastic circumstances in his life. He has been lost at sea. He has been in jail. He has been whipped. He has been tortured. He was persecuted, but no matter the circumstances he was facing, he can teach us to be happy with the lives that we have. He can teach us to be joyful. And there's a verse in the Bible that I would love to share with you this afternoon, and it's in Philippians 4. And we start in verse 11, and it says, I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content in whatever circumstance. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in every situation. Whether I am well fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. And then this is a verse I think we all know. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And from these verses, he leaves us with key advice. He is telling us that joy and contentment is not something that comes from exterior circumstances. It says it is something that is to be learned. And if it is something that we can learn, I'm going to give you just 5 quick advice tips so that you can put in practice in your life. And if you want to see changes in your life, it's not just when listening to them. It's not just hearing them in this moment. It's simple advice that you can put into your everyday choices so you can see and you can experience contentment in every circumstance of your life. So I wish that we learn together these quick tips that we can learn from the Apostle Paul. And the first one we have to learn is own your own happiness. You have to own your own happiness. Your happiness doesn't depend on what you're living right now. It doesn't depend on your wife. It doesn't depend on your husband. It doesn't depend on your children. It doesn't depend on your job. It doesn't depend on your economical status. It doesn't depend on how much you have in your life or what achievements you have reached in your life. It depends on you. It depends on the standards that you have placed for yourself. It's a choice. We have to own our happiness. We have to decide that we can be happy in what we have. And that's what we learn from Paul. No matter what circumstances we are living, what God has thrown at you, what choices you have made that have brought you these circumstances in your life, you can choose to be happy. You can choose to be content. And I've been very fortunate in my life to meet a few people who learned how to laugh no matter what they're facing. They can face the divorce, they can face losing their jobs or a loss in their family, but they can always make a joke about it. They can always find a way to smile. And if you can put that in practice in your life, start every morning with a key phrase that today is going to be a good day. Today I'm going to be happy. Today is going to be amazing. Start off your day by saying it, calling it out, and being a prophet to your own life that today is going to be a great day. Today you're going to choose to be happy and you're going to be filled with joy. And when you end the day, right after your nightly prayers, how about you say 3 things that you are thankful for? 3 things that you found joy in throughout the day. It might not have been the best day. It might have been hot. You might have been stuck in traffic. You might have had, I don't know, you had bad situations, you crashed that day. But if you can find 3 things in that day that were good, it will make you live content. And it will teach your brain to be content in every circumstance. God has been merciful. God is great. He has blessed us with an amazing life. And if you can end the day by saying 3 things that you're grateful for, and also starting the day by voicing out that you are going to have an amazing day, I know that you can live a happier life and you can teach yourself to be happy in every circumstance. And the second thing that you need to do is change your narrative, change your story. We are the writers of our destiny. We can narrate we are writing currently our own lives. And if you don't like what you're writing, and if you think you need to start over, go ahead and start over. It's never too late to write the story that you want to live. It's never too late to start over and say, you know what? I didn't like the situations that raised me. I didn't like the fact that so-and-so happened in my life. I didn't like the situations that I had to face. I probably had a difficult childhood. I didn't have the greatest experiences. I felt lonely. But if you right now as a person decide that's not what I want to be living, that's not my truth, that's not what God says about me, it's not what the Bible says about me, go ahead and change it. And there's nothing wrong with it saying, I can start over. And if you see yourself in the mirror every day and say, I don't like what I'm seeing, I don't like what I'm experiencing, I don't like how I feel, go ahead and start over. Write a new chapter in your life, and it's never too late to start over. It's never a bad moment to decide. If God has made you a new creation, if God has made you new, go ahead and start living in that new life. You don't need to drag your history. You don't need to bring it with you into the future. Just leave that luggage where it belongs and start living in what God has destined for you and what God has decided and what He has written is your purpose. And start living every day towards that purpose that God has given you and enjoying every moment, which leads me to the third point. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy every experience that is ahead of us. Every moment counts, and you should be enjoying the circumstances that you're facing. I'm telling you, you can laugh, you can smile. Don't take yourself so seriously. You can smile, you can make jokes, you can laugh at yourself. Don't take yourself so seriously. Enjoy every moment. I have a pair of shoes that I got for my 30th birthday, and I love those shoes, but I only save them for special occasions. I only save them for that special moment, for that special night out. I only save them for that special celebration or that holiday. No, go ahead and take those shoes out of the box and wear them when you want to. Stop saving dresses for a special occasion. Stop saving Stop saving every experience for something special or for a new achievement. You are living daily achievements. The fact that you can wake up each day should be an occasion to celebrate. And if you want to wear that sparkly gown, if you want to wear that sparkly dress for a special day, go ahead and take it out since now and start making every day a special moment. Enjoy the process. Enjoy every moment that you have. Make time for yourself. Make time to enjoy time being with yourself. If you can't enjoy yourself, if you don't like who you are, then how does that make me feel about you? Like, I don't expect you to like me if I don't like myself. So start liking yourself. Start valuing yourself, and other people will value you as well. Make time to enjoy every moment that you have. I know you have plans. I know you have a busy schedule. But if you can enjoy those moments and take a moment to look out the window while you're driving, to look at the sunset, to look at sunrise, to take those opportunities to enjoy the traffic, enjoy your car, put on a good podcast, listen to some good music, and enjoy those moments. If you have your family with you and you're stuck in traffic, take a time to talk to them, to listen to them, to laugh, to make jokes, to get to know them better. Enjoy every moment that you have in this life. You are thanking God by enjoying your life. I don't think God wants us to be so formal in everything. Like, there's a moment for joy and there's a moment for sadness. But I'm sure that God smiles when He sees us enjoying the life He has given us. Like, He's like, my child is enjoying what I have given him, I'll give him more. And God blesses us, and we show our gratitude towards Him while we live our life abundantly, while we live our life plainly, and while we live our life with happiness and with joy. So take the time to enjoy every moment. And the fourth point is make relationships count. We have a limited and a finite time on this life, so enjoy people who are close to you, obviously, Enjoy your relationship with God. Enjoy spending time with Him. Enjoy and smile and make the most out of those moments of prayer while you're in your daily devotional, while you look for Him in the Bible. Enjoy your time with God. Nothing else will be more important than the relationship you can establish with Him. When you know that He is in charge, it's easier. It's easier to live life because you know who's the boss. You know who's in charge. And you don't have to worry about your own burdens because you know in whose hands you are placing your life. You know in whose hands and whose protection you are in. You know you're in the best hands. You know you're in God's hands. So go ahead and enjoy it. Make the most out of this relationship. And remember that He's the boss. He's the one who's in charge, so take it up with the boss. Enjoy your relationship with yourself. If you don't like I said, if you don't like yourself, how do you expect somebody else to like you? So make your life a party. Make your life an adventure. Make your life something worth inviting someone else into. There's some people in our lives, and I think we can think of a few, who just live their lives with chaos. Everything around them is drama and it's a whirlwind and they're in so much chaos. And obviously you don't want to be sucked into their life and their drama, so you tend to stay away from those people. Make your life a party. Make your life an adventure that anybody else would be joyful and will be happy to be a part of it. Get the party started and the people will come. The people will enjoy being with you. Enjoy the relationships with yourself, yeah, but also enjoy the time with anyone around you. Enjoy the time with your children. Enjoy the time with your spouses, with your friends, with your neighbors, with the people in your church. Make yourself someone worth wanting to spend time with. Someone else will want to spend time with you. Just have fun. Enjoy. Don't take your life so seriously, and other people will want to spend time with you. If you've ever wondered why doesn't anybody want to hang out with me? Why do I feel so alone? How about you try a few simple tricks? Start smiling. Start being inviting. Start being in peace. Start spreading the joy, and other people will want to join in on the party that you have already started. Nature teaches us that there is no fruit where there is no relationship. We can't count ourselves out and say that I don't need friends. I can do this by myself. That you won't be fruitful. You won't be fruitful in your life. You won't be fruitful in your business. You won't have fruit in your life experiences if you don't have a relationship. So you obviously need a relationship with God. You need a healthy relationship with yourself. You need a healthy relationship with your family and the people around you. So if you want to start seeing fruit in anything that you do and in every area of your life, I suggest that you start by cultivating those friendships around you. I know you've heard it so many times that you are defined by the people who are around you, so make good choices. Choose the people who are going to be the closest to you because they will bless you, they will fill your life, they will make it an adventure, they'll make it fun, they'll make you smile, they'll be with you in every circumstance, and you will be able to see the fruit in your life. And the last point is balance work with play. You need to learn how to have a balance in your daily life. Yes, I know you have to work. Yes, I know you have to provide for your family. I know you have bills to pay. I know you have a responsibility, but we have enough of it every day. So you need to find that perfect balance. So when, yes, you have a few hours to work, but you also have time to have fun. You also have time to play. Enjoy it, because if not, what's the purpose? What's the purpose in this life if we don't get to enjoy everything that we are doing? We can't have one without the other. You can't work all day and stop having fun, because then you're going to be one of those people who are in chronic stress, who are depressed, who don't know how to have fun, who just want to sleep all day, who are exhausted, who are overwhelmed with life. But you also can't be those type of people that want to play all day, that they don't know how to be reliable, they don't know how to be responsible. You need to find the perfect balance in your life, because yes, you can be the fun person, but I'm going to tell you something, you're going to be a hungry person. So you need to find the perfect balance in your life between work and play. Yes, be responsible, be that adult, be that person that others can look up to. But yes, also find the moment to have that balance in your life. You don't want to be the bad cop your whole life. I have kids. I tend to be the one that's the responsible one, who is the rule maker, and who also has to punish from time to time. But I also want to be the good cop. I also want to be the good person, the fun person. I want to be the fun mom. I don't want to be the one who just burdens my kids, and every time they see me, they sigh and are like, oh, here comes mom again. She's going to get mad. No, find the balance with your children as well. Yes, there will be times where you have to correct them with so much love, but when there is the time to have fun, have fun. Make those forts. Have fun. Go to the park. Get wet. Eat all those snacks that you want. Watch a good movie. Just spend time with them and find the balance. Enjoy your family because it's a gift from God. It's a relationship. Enjoy the time at church. Enjoy your job. Be thankful. I don't think there's a better way to thank God for what we have than enjoying those moments. You're thankful for your job, yes, but you don't want to take your job with you at home. Leave that in your workspace and then have time for your family, have time for your hobbies, have time for your devotionals, have time for your prayer, have time for worship. Find the balance in your life. And I'm sure that if you follow these 5 tips, they're just very quick and easy for you to put in practice in your life. And I know you will find peace. I know you will find contentment. And that's something that God promises, that we will find peace in Him. Part of the fruit of the Spirit is that we have love. We have joy and we have peace. But we need to learn, just like the prophet, that we can learn from every experience, that we can change certain habits in our life that will lead us to have a happier life. So I wish that you find a happier life. I wish that you lead a happier life, and you can always find it in Christ.